a little extra bundling up today. Rex, come on. We're gonna go out this door down here. Ready? Why extra bundled up today? Because it's a different world. It's an icy world after a day with dripping all day yesterday. The cold air came in last night, and this morning we have icicles and dendrites. These are heated pavers. The heated pavers are being covered with snow. Temperature on Mount Washington this morning at sunrise is 1. It's 1 degree with a wind of 74 miles an hour, and there was a wind gust to 95 miles per hour just before 6 a.m. Same strength as yesterday, but a lot colder. So what's happened now, our low pressure system did get to 978 millibars, which is about 28.95 on your barometer at home. It got there after going out of eastern Maine and slowing down, and now it's stalled out. And what happens is the moisture wraps all the way around the Atlantic Ocean, and you can see an upside down stationary front kind of trying to, I want to say it's coming at us from the northeast, but I just said it's stationary. Well, they drew it as a stationary. I call these backdoor warm fronts. That's what happens when these systems are clued out totally. We're aligned from the surface all the way up to the top of the sky with wind from the northwest, and the moisture is heavy and the lapse rates are steep. That is very cold air up in the sky, 1 on Mount Washington, and about 14 degrees down here. Look at T-Rex. That's all. That is 3 minutes worth of snow there. Rex, where are you going? This way. We're not done. Rex, stop. How much snow? The mountain is saying 15, but look at the difference in density today. All right, I'll pick it up with my bare hand. This is powder. This is fluff. So we have to be up on the mountain real early. So the same routine. I come out here, I show you that it's snowing. I tell you that we've had 15. The snow stake went from 41 to 53, and it's going to keep on going. So all of a sudden, we're going to be back in really great shape. T-Rex, look at him. Rex, did you take care of business? I don't think you did. I'm going skiing. So this is your last chance for a while. Hopefully I think I'm gonna try bypass. I don't know. I'm not gonna make a video on my first run because you gotta just go skiing when it's a powder day. No friends on powder days, even my favorite YouTube people. I will make a video though, and I'll show you. I'll come back with the full weather, and it may snow all day. It's snowing close to 1 inch an hour right now, so that could get us up to about 20 inches by about lunchtime. All right, talk again real soon. 4 hours later, no T-Rex. I'm way upstairs now. Hopefully hiding out of the wind to do the weather part of Out the Door. Weather and more. Snowing inside today. All right, it's been an adventure, that's for sure. This morning, you'll see the attempt I made to ski this morning. I did ski this morning, and it was really good, if you could get up the mountain. It is a blizzard here in northern Vermont with upslope snow. The central pressure on the storm did end up going down a little bit more since this morning when I went out with T-Rex at 7, it's now 11. And the central pressure on the storm is now 977 millibars. So an incredibly powerful storm, and it did stall. It's called vertically stacked, and you've got a front wrapping all the way around the north side of it, and that's coming in from the northeast. A backdoor stationary front. Does that even make sense? Oh, I think I already said that, didn't I? Anyhow, so wind is air moving from high to low pressure. But where's the high pressure system? It's a 1027 millibar high. Let's see, 23 plus 27. That is 50 millibars gradient between the low that's over Nova Scotia and the high that's over the southeastern United States. And it just came in the nick of time. We are in a cold wave now until further notice. So what is this, about day 4 of the cold wave? Even though we've had some warm intrusions. I think I want to go right to the 850 millibar. That's the temperature aloft at about maybe, I don't know, 5,000 feet or so, just below the summit of Mount Washington. Oh, you want to see Mount Washington? I talked about it earlier. It's up to 2 or 3 degrees. The wind has since this morning gusted now to 105 miles an hour at about 10 o'clock this morning. So no wonder you have wind hold that's used at some of your ski areas. All right, now to that 850. I talk about it all the time, the airflow aloft. And blue is cold enough for snow, and yellow is warm. Purple is Arctic chill. So we're getting a glancing blow of Arctic chill today that is going to lift out. We're going to have a brief warm intrusion, that would be 50s in southern New England, starting maybe a little bit tomorrow, but more so Wednesday, Thursday. Look at that little low going by without any precipitation. Oh, you can't see it. It's a low. It's a wave. It looks like a wave on 850. I'll show you that with the surface map in a minute. But anyhow, and then here comes the blue again, starting to come in from the north on Friday and Saturday. And it's a cold front gradually shifting to the south. And then look at the purple reloading in southern and central Canada. Now this is during the weekend and early next week. And by day 10, now we're out to about, what is that, Wednesday the 20th? It's all purple in eastern Canada and much of the eastern United States. A major Arctic outbreak is possible here. Again, next week. I'm talking colder than today. So how are we going to get there? All right, now let's go to that surface, the euro going through the next 10 days. So there's our 977 millibar low, slowly lifting out. And then we gradually get the high pressure to our south. The wind comes in from the west, and it's much less windy. Late tomorrow, we should have sunshine up here in the mountains tomorrow. We'll be here, believe me. And then on Thursday, we're probably getting to 50s to near 60 in southern New England before that little wave goes by. There's that low I was talking about that I said, look at that. It has no precipitation. I'll believe that when I see it. Going through here Thursday into Friday. And then we're gradually turning colder. And look at that. It's trying to rain and snow. I think tend towards snow, higher elevations Friday into Saturday. So we may have a refresh on some of our tallest mountains with some snow here Friday, Saturday. And then the trough deepens, and it looks like a low pressure system on the guidance right now wants to miss us to the south and east early and mid next week, 19th and 20th. Yeah, sure, I'll believe that when I see it. If that misses us out to sea, that would leave us just cold and dry. I would plan on a more robust storm, sort of the way this one kind of ramped up as we got closer and closer. So yesterday we were dripping. The dripping resulted in some major icicles, so it's going to be dangerous when this stuff starts falling down to that roof and then down to there. So if you're walking around one of these resorts, I'd look up also when it starts melting. No melting today. Looks like they've been working on the skating rink. And so I did manage to ski today. Yesterday it was dripping. At this time it was dripping. No dripping right now. So I'm going to, in more now, I'm going to go take you through yesterday, watching the weather change and seeing the air go first from the south, then from the north, and then last evening it really started snowing again. And all those places with the mud and the parking lots that are all wet and full of water, oh my goodness. It's all refreezing right now. There's been so much rain. Oh, and I wanted to share with you Darius and Eunice on Cape Cod this morning. I forgot when this one. I wanted to share so much, but I can't remember everything that's going on. It snowed on Cape Cod at the Nauset Light this morning before the sun came up. So this was a serious cold front, wasn't it? And not many lifts are operating. That lift, I got 3 different lifts, and I had to hike across 108. So I'm gonna let you see the highlights from yesterday and today. A weatherman really enjoying chasing the weather, and like Dennis says, weather follows you, Tim. Weather follows me. It does indeed, and we're here for the week, so it's going to be quite a continuing adventure. So now let's get to the and more from yesterday and then today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.
Boo! Come.
Noontime update. We've got that lull, and we've got some dripping going on. So, waiting on part 2 of the storm. I just published the out the door for today, and obviously we're in the mid-30s. It's occluded air, almost like the eye of the system. It's actually a redevelopment. And now the air is going to start coming in from the northwest, and we're going to get a totally different kind of snow. So our base material is shrinking down to about 6 inches, and we're going to cover it with who knows how much more. We'll find out next time we go out the door. 5 minutes later. There we go. Look at you. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. Baloo. You see how hard it's starting to snow again? Well, not that hard, but it's starting to snow again. And now it's come from the north instead of the south. Second half of this major March snowstorm, 2024. I think it's the 10th. March 10th, that is. Door again, 310. Last call. for lift serve skiing. So drippy, but the word is on the mountain it's really fun. So it's been pretty much at or above freezing snowfall here at the base, but it's snowfall. I'm just getting back into the cold, not too windy yet. Well, it's much drier up here, that's for sure. It's nicer than I thought it was gonna be. Still a lot of work, but it's not sticky. It's not all bumped up either. Kind of surprising. Good workout. It's a burner and it's dumping again. 335, probably about, I don't know, 29 degrees right here, I guess. A lot of times I like to kind of judge how much snow you got during the day by how much is on the car. But I don't think today actually works out like that. So snow did not accumulate in the parking lots or on the vehicles, but it did on the trails and the trees. No barbecue today. About 10 to 4, so it's the last run. I can't even tell you how few runs I did today. Let's do a little snowfall measurement. So there was 8 reported overnight, and all day it snowed most of the day. Right in the middle of the day we had a little break. So let's do a little analysis here. All right, that looks like maybe a little bit more than 8 now. Yeah, that's more than 8. So we're probably passing a good 10, 11 inches now. And no icicles on the gondola. So it's no icicles, but it's not really melting up here either. And how about a texture check? A little texture check. Yeah, good density. And here comes the really light snow tonight. Scott Brayton says it's gonna go off 2 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it's gonna pass 20. Good job, Josh Fox. And just your casual run up the mountain, that's all. That's what people do around here. Run up mountains and then ski down them. I'm gonna ski down. I like the lifts. Good day. Got snow columns here. Not exactly huge dendrites, but instant crystallization. So this is how much snow fell between 359, 349 and 350. Nukin, as they say, nukin. Snowing, but it's not freezing. No icicles. Everything that was on the rail melted today. I'm sure with the settings. Tim's first frittata effort. It's a little lopsided, but it smells good. It's a fun snow day kind of thing. Snow would appear to be falling kind of straight down, so you really can't perceive the wind here at the lodge, but over easy? It's not over easy today. It's hard scrambled. Getting on the shuttle. Just missed a gust to 40. So there's plenty of wind. Just don't see it right now. Line not that bad considering. Every time I pull out my camera, the wind dies down a bit, but it is blizzarding. Visibility about a quarter mile. That's more than an inch and a half an hour. No friends on powder days. There are all my friends. Just went underneath the sunrise chair. Everything is doable. It's 8:57 a.m. I was thinking, wow, the line's getting a little longer. More to it than that. At least for the moment, 6-pack is not loading. It's just gusting about 50, 60 miles an hour right at the top of the 6-pack. It's a blizzard. We'll be here tomorrow. 9 o'clock in the morning. All right, the Mansfield side, even though it doesn't look like it's that windy right here, it's shut down now. So we're all coming back. The lodge seems so close, it's right across the street.
but there's this river you got to go over or around or under. And the people that are waiting to come back over to this side are just cutting in line to the shuttle. So we're all walking. Not that far a walk. Beautiful morning. 9 o'clock. Everyone's leaving. It's over. I beat the shuttle. Constant flow of traffic going up. 108. And there's the sun. It's a low thin cloud. Adventure triple. Oh, we got that one over there too. All right, go over to that one.
And here we are, freshies in the high rent district, no less.
Oh, look at that.
Form and skill. He's got his arms in front of him, over her head. I think now the Fogartys are just kind of showing off. I remember when Zan used to just spin around and fall backwards in the good old days. My, how times have changed. Watch out!
What a day.
High rent district, good call. What a day for a blizzard. Every time I turn on the camera, the wind is not blowing 50 miles an hour, but trust us, it's blowing 50 miles an hour. That way, take a right.
Come on, Bob.
How blizzard ski. Can't see a damn thing.
Okay, that was my best blizzard video yet for skiing. And I've been just chasing chairs. Meadows Quad now is added to the list of not loading. So you got the Adventure Triple, the only game in town. Oh, there's a lot of people that just hike though. All right, breakfast time. Didn't quite get my 10,000 before breakfast, but it certainly made up for it in adventure. And the wind is probably gonna stay up most of the day. So we're saving it for tomorrow when the sun comes out. You guys ever skied in a blizzard before?
Never. Never.
How was that? You like it?
It was exhilarating but scary at the same time
Why was it scary?
because I couldn't see.